Hi there, I'm Lorraine from Lilius Erin Designs, and today I'm going to show you how to do the chainless foundation double crochet in US terms or the chainless foundation treble crochet in UK terms. Throughout the video I'll refer to it as a double crochet, so using the US terminology, but if you use UK terms then know that it is our treble crochet. So this is a great stitch to use at the start of your project if you find that creating a long chain and then working back into it can be a bit fiddly. Also, if you have a very long starting chain, the foundation stitches are easier to count and it's time saving too. The other benefit is that it's a stretchier stitch than a row of chains, which can sometimes feel tight in comparison to the rest of your work. So if you do find that your work tends to pull on that initial row of chains, then this would be a great alternative for you. So we're just going to start with a normal slip knot, and then we are going to work 3 chains. Some people, you may see on some instructions a chain 4 at the beginning here, but I find that 3 chains give me the height that I want, but you could experiment with that and see what works better for you. So chain 3, yarn over, and we're going to go into that initial first chain that we created, and we're going to go through the 2 loops. So we have 2 loops at the front and 1 loop at the back. Now, unlike a traditional double crochet, once we've pulled through, we're going to yarn over, and instead of going through 2 loops, we're just going to go through the first loop, and that creates the chain at the bottom of our double crochet. And it's also where we're going to place our next foundation double crochet. So now we'll just do a normal yarn over through 2 loops, yarn over through 2 loops. Now I've kept my thumb there where that first chain was at the bottom of the stitch. So to create our second foundation double crochet, we'll yarn over, and we're going to go into the bottom of that stitch. That's those 2 loops there at the bottom of that stitch. Pick up 2 loops, yarn over and pull through. Now again, we want to create a chain at the bottom of that stitch. So we're going to yarn over and pull through 1, yarn over through 2, yarn over through 2. So we'll do that again. This is our chain at the bottom of the stitch. So yarn over, turn it there, you can see that little V. I'm going to go through both loops, yarn over, pull through, yarn over through 1 to create the chain, yarn over through 2, yarn over through 2. So you can see here is our little V at the bottom of the previous stitch. So yarn over through both of those loops, pull it through, yarn over through 1, yarn over through 2, and yarn over through 2. So we're kind of working vertically here rather than this way round. We're working up through the stitches. I'll just do one more just to show you where you're going in. So yarn over through 1, and that stitch that you've just created there is where you put your next foundation double crochet. So if I keep hold of that with my thumb, which you can do until you get used to it, that is where you're going with your next foundation double crochet. Yarn over through 1, and then a normal double crochet, yarn over through 2, yarn over through 2. And you'll see that when you turn your work, that is your stretchier row of double crochets that you've worked without having to do the chains at the beginning. So if I just show you on a row that I've done, this is just a traditional row with a chain, a row of chains, and then a row of double crochets going into that, and there's not an awful lot of stretch there, whereas this one was done using the foundation double crochet, and it's a much stretchier stitch and much more like your other rows of double crochet that you'll create. So for garments in particular, where you don't want a tight row for getting a top, for instance, over your head. This is a nice way of working. So there you go. That is your chainless foundation double crochet in US terms, your chainless foundation treble crochet in UK terms. Thank you for watching and happy crocheting.